In this video on the leads functionality in Microsoft Dynamics 365 for sales, we're going to cover off the out-of-the-box leads dashboard. Now this is one in the series we've done specifically on leads within Dynamics. You can see links to others in the series below. Also, if you've got any suggested content ideas or you need any help with Microsoft Dynamics, please see the links below. So let's go into the system and show you what I mean by the out-of-the-box leads dashboard. It's not accessible from the dashboard area, but it is accessible within the leads area itself, or at least out of the box it is. So I've got the three dots on the menu bar here for some more commands. It's not displaying automatically on my menu bar, but if I just click that, I've got an area here called Open Dashboards, which is what I'm going to do. And these are some of the entity specific dashboards within Dynamics. And what we're displaying here is what Microsoft refers to as streams. So effectively I've got three streams: my open leads, closed leads, and all leads. Now these streams are effectively a depiction of leads views. So you can see my open leads, closed leads. If I go to the leads area, and you can see I've got open leads, I've got closed leads, I've got my open leads. These are system views that those streams are feeding off. So if I go back to my dashboard, we can see we've got those four streams displayed. Now those are configurable within this dashboard. If I want to look at one of these records, I can just click on it and go into that record. If I want to go back, just use my back arrow to get back into the dashboard. Now within these streams, there's other things I can do. So I've got the three dots appearing here. There's a series of potential actions that I could take with regard to a lead, or by selecting multiple leads potentially. Now that's the streams element. If I wanted to, I can switch that to a tile view, which is a kind of a summary view, but if I click on that, then it just displays some of the constituent leads. I'll go back to the streams view because personally I think that's rather more useful. I've also got the ability to pair that with a visual filter. So if I just click on that, you'll see that visual filter has applied. Now that's not terribly interesting at the moment because my default timeline on this is this quarter. If I change that to a custom time frame, just go back in time a bit so we've just got some better quality of data. I'll just go to start of 2024, apply that, and we've got more leads appearing in these streams and better data to be reflected in these visual filters. So effectively what these are is a series of charts that appear in the top of the screen. But effectively what I can do is I can click on these and filter down in the records below. So I've got a segment here called lead source equals trade show. If I click on that, that's going to filter down my streams below to records that meet that particular criteria of having been sourced from a trade show. If I then wanted to further manage that, I could apply another visual filter. In this case I've got a leads rating. I've got hot and cold. I think there is warm there, but obviously no values for that at the moment. If I click on hot, you can see that that further refines the filters, hence this term visual filters. So if I clear all of that, the other alternative I've got is I've got the ability to have global filters, and again I can have some of these we've already seen in the visual filters, lead source and rating, but we've got some that weren't included there, for example preferred method of contact or industry. So again, these are configurable, so we can expand those filters if we wish to. What it also lets me do is combine filters across different fields here, and if I wanted to save a filter in this view, then I can do so, making it a sort of reusable filter that I can go to in my save filters at any moment in time. So that's a quick tour of the out-of-the-box Leads dashboard. It is configurable to an extent, so that we can have different streams in here with different filters depending on what we want to have. We can obviously change the visual filters as well. And as I touched on earlier, we can change the fields that are part of the global filter, so we have got some scope to change it. We can also have system dashboards appearing in the dashboards area as well. From my personal perspective, the good thing about this out-of-the-box dashboard with these streams is that I can effectively monitor several views at one time. The issue with it, of course, is these streams are not great if you've got lots and lots of leads and trying to sort of be able to look at those and try and manage those leads. So it's good if you're looking at a limited number of leads or just a limited time frame. Obviously got this custom time frame at the moment, but I could bring that down to leads from this week, last week, etc. If I'm managing a smaller subset of leads, I think it's potentially quite useful, but for big lead volumes, I think there are probably better ways of managing things, particularly by using views. Anyway, hopefully that's been useful, just explaining as to how that Leads out-of-the-box Leads dashboard works. I say it's part of a series we're doing specifically on Leads functionality within Dynamics. You can see links to others in the series below. Also, you've got a suggested content idea, or you need any help with Microsoft Dynamics, please see the links below. Anyway, thank you very much for your time today, and hopefully see you again soon.